So what is it I've learned spending over $1 million on Facebook ads? What's poppin', people? It's your boy, the beast of Ecom, back with another video dropping. You already know, value bombs. If this is the first time ever watching one of my videos, then hello and welcome. It's nice to see you, but where have you been? You've missed out on tons of value. I drop nothing but insane videos on a weekly basis to help you guys make more money with e-commerce, Shopify, dropshipping, and all of that good stuff. So make sure if you get some value, like, comment, and of course smash that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell as well so you stay up to date with all of my latest videos. Why? Because you do not want to miss out on any of my upcoming content. So in today's video, I wanted to share with you some lessons that I've learned from spending a lot of money on Facebook ads. Over the years, I've spent well over $1 million, and there's some lessons to be learned that I personally want to share with you guys who may not be spending or have not spent that much on Facebook. I'm a person who's always about testing, so I don't mind giving Zucks a little bit of my money. Now, of course, in return, I've made money, but most importantly, I've learned lessons, which I want to share with you today, that hopefully acts as a little bit of a shortcut when it comes to marketing on Facebook. So make sure you stay to the end, watch all of the videos. You know I drop nothing but value bombs. So let's quit the talking, jump straight into the computer and start learning. Okay, so let's jump straight into this one. Okay, things I've learned from spending over $1 million on Facebook. So hopefully these things help you out. Okay, back to the presentations. I know you guys like these, so trying to do them a little bit more. But anyway, let's crack on with this video. Okay, so first thing, testing is the key. Okay, it goes without saying. You'll always hear people say testing, 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 but testing is the key. Okay, the person who tests the most wins. Okay, the person who tests the most wins. It goes without saying, the more tests that you run, the more times that you put different things together, the more chances that you've got to finding those winning ad sets. Now, never stop testing new audiences, even when you have winning ad sets. It's something that I previously used to do. I used to focus really on scaling those ad sets that were working for me and not test new audience. And what happens is when you keep focusing on those ones that are currently working, what happens then is when those generally start to die out, you have no new audiences to, you know, keep yourself afloat. So always test new audiences, even when you've got ones that are winning. Okay, use cold interests, broad interests to make sure that you've always got a never-ending flow of new audiences that you can test your product to. Never stop testing products, even when you have winners. And this is so easy to do. And again, I started to do it when I first got my first winning products. What you tend to do is you just tend to sit back, let the money roll in, and you don't start testing new products. You know, you just kind of let the money roll in. You think everything's all happy. It is at the time, okay, don't get me wrong, but those products generally have a life cycle. Unless you've got some sort of evergreen products, then what happens is when that product does die out, you've not got any sort of products to fall back on. What you want to make sure you're doing is, instead of just having one massive winner, you want to make sure you've got multiple products that are bringing in income. Okay, I'd rather have you know, 10 products bringing in, you know, $1,000 a day rather than one product just bringing in $10,000 a day. Because if that one product goes kaput, then you're you know, you're back to square one. Whereas if you've got 10 and one goes bust, you're still bringing in your 9K. So think of it that way. Experiment with places, ages, countries, and devices. Okay, never stop testing. There's a multitude of ways you can carry on testing. Okay, breaking things down, placements, age, countries, devices, all sorts of stuff. Okay. Second point, the data is right, you are wrong. Now, this is going to be a harsh truth for some people, and it's kind of hard to accept if you're just starting out. But the data is always right. Okay, it's you who is wrong, essentially. So the data will always be right if something isn't working. It's because you are wrong. Okay, the data will always, I've missed the S off there, the data will always be right if something isn't working. It's because you are wrong. Okay, you have done something wrong. Okay, or you are not showing the product to the right people, or your ad creative isn't good enough. You know, it's you who is wrong, not Facebook. Okay, don't blame Facebook for your failures. It's not Facebook doesn't work, because there's still people crushing it out there every single day with Facebook ads. So it's not Facebook, it's not the platform, it's not your pixel. You know, you have to fix things in your advertising. Okay, so like I've mentioned, it's your job to find out what you did wrong, okay, and fix it. For example, if the creative isn't great, like I've mentioned, fix it, okay? If the product doesn't resonate with the audience, frame it differently. It's you, as soon as you start taking the blame yourself and not blaming it on Facebook, not blaming it on, you know, the things that are happening or CPMs are rising and all these sorts of things, then the better that you'll get at marketing, okay? Never get emotionally attached to products. I've done it in the past. It's easily to do. The numbers, you know, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. And at the end of the day, it's your numbers that you have to be relying on. Never get emotionally attached to a product, even if you think it's going to work or you've seen it working on another page. Just don't get emotionally attached to it, okay? Be analytical with everything. Remember, the sale is a process, and I will probably bring out a video on, you know, breaking things down and, you know, what stage they are in the process. But you have to be analytical with your marketing and break down everything that you possibly can, because the sale essentially is a process from, you know, awareness to decision making to then completing the sale, and obviously after sale and, you know, making sales after the purchase, okay? All ad accounts are different. Remember this, all ad accounts are different. This goes, I mean, some people seem to think that all ad accounts are the same, but unfortunately they are not. I own multiple ad accounts and all of them react differently in terms of scaling, testing and stuff like that. So every single ad account reacts differently. And, you know, it's the reason why people in the group saying, you know, I'm doing duplicating, that's not working. I'm raising budgets, that's not working. When the same person may be doing the exact same product, just in a different ad account, and it's working 100% fine. Okay. So what works in one ad account may not work in another. And there's been instances where I've had a product working in one ad account. And of course, to scale out, you can use multiple ad accounts, which is something that I like to do. And you put it into the other ad account, exact same targeting, exact same, you know, interest and stuff like that. And it just doesn't work the same way that it did in the previous account. So don't think that, you know, just because it's working in one account, it will work in another account. Learn what works in your account and double down, okay? So once you start to learn what works in your account, whether duplicating works or raising budget works or manual bidding works, okay, double down on it and make that be your preferred way. Don't give up on testing, okay, different ways, but double down on it. And if that is working on your winners, then double down on it and make sure you go hard and scale. Using multiple ad accounts to scale campaigns is a very effective, like I've mentioned. It's easy to import, easy to export ad sets and import into a new ad account. And that is one very effective way to scale. So, you know, and with this essentially as well, it's the reason why, you know, one scaling method just won't work for everyone. You know, some gurus out there might say do X, Y, and Z and you'll get, you know, whatever it may be, and you try it and it doesn't work. It doesn't mean that the guru's, you know, should I say, technique doesn't work. It's just that it doesn't work exactly in your ad account, okay? So that's one thing to bear in mind. Facebook can F you at any time. Happen many times, okay? The stories, okay, many close marketers that I know as well, it's happened to pretty much all of us, and Facebook will, you know, F you at any time. Be prepared for Zuck's banhammer at all times, okay? Prepare yourself. Please, please, please prepare yourself. If you're just new to coming to Facebook ads, please prepare yourself, okay? Don't know what on earth that is in my mouth. Add multiple people to your business manager and admins. So, you know, if you've got your mum, your dad's got Facebook, your brother, you know, add multiple people to your business manager as admins, because what has happened before is if your personal Facebook gets locked down for some reason, you know, or you got to do some verification process and you're the only person who's the admin on your business manager, then, you know, you can't touch your ads, you can't do anything, you just stuck there letting them spend money until you get your account back. So it's always important to have multiple people as admins, so if that does happen, you can just log in to your brother's Facebook and still access your adverts, okay? Create as many ad accounts as you can. Goes without saying, Facebook ad accounts can get banned on any day, any time, for any sort of reason. I've seen some ridiculous reasons before, so make sure you got as many ad accounts as you possibly can. Request more if needs be. create 2 or 3 business managers. Okay, so you've not just got one business manager, you've got multiple, and again, add the people and create the ad accounts on those as well. So you've got multiple backups. And of course, create a backup pixel on your website. This is optional. You know, you only really need to have one pixel on your website, but you can also create a backup pixel as well. Video is king. Okay, so all of my massive winners have been video ads. It goes without saying. All of the ones that have done 6-figure campaigns, they've all been video ads. 98% of all products that I launch have video now. So I'm always using, you know, video when it comes to launching products, because video generally is key. It's easy to explain a product via video, you know, and show it in use and explain the benefits. Now, eye-catching thumbnails can increase your CTR, your click-through rate. You know, so using arrows, emojis, or a mid-action shot, like in one of my previous videos, that dog brush was, you know, someone trying to pull open a mouth and brush their teeth. It makes you want to click on it. Okay, I ideally like my ads to be under video ads to be under a minute or a minute 1:30. If it's under a minute, then you can use it on Instagram as well. It just makes things a lot easier than having to re-edit the video again for Instagram. Square videos work a bit better for me. So the square version takes up a lot more real estate as well. So 12 by 12 or 720 by 720 is another option that you can have. As long as it's pretty much square, it can be any sort of dimension. Now, optimize for exactly what you want. Okay, so Facebook put people on their platforms into buckets, whether you be buyers, you know, buyers, people who just engage, you know, time wasters, add to carts and then leave, those sorts of people. I almost 98% start with ads optimizing for purchase, even for a new store, even for a fresh pixel. Okay, at all times. A lot of people always ask me, you know, I've got no pixel data, what should I start with? I just do with purchase. I rarely, if ever, optimize for view content. You know, I just don't do it. You know, I never really use view content, to be honest. PPE engagements can be used to compound engagement, okay, or find new winning creatives. If you've got a PPE campaign, then of course you can use it with your purchase campaigns as well, just to get a lot of engagement. Social proof is very powerful in the game, so that's how I generally like to use them, and of course to find new winning creatives and test CTR. Now, finally, I think this is the final point. Lookalike audiences and retargeting is critical. Now, build custom audience, lookalike audiences, and test them all. So, you know, VC, add to carts, initiate checkouts, purchases, 75%, 95% page engagement, page engagers, LTVs, time spent. There's a ton of them. You know, once you've got something that's working, you can test literally all of them and have tons and tons and tons of options to scale your product. Retargeting ads will 99% be your ROAS campaign, your highest ROAS campaigns. Goes without saying, okay? Always retargeting will be, you know, high 5s, high 6s, high 7s, X ROASs, okay? Sometimes as much as 10X. So make sure you're focusing on retargeting ads as well, ASAP. Set up manual retargeting, like I said, ASAP. View contents who did not add to cart, and obviously add to carts who did not purchase. And of course, set up DPA ASAP as well. Carousel ads offering discounts and you know, free shipping and stuff like that, so make sure they're up ASAP as well, because they will be again your highest ROAS campaigns. That is it for this video. Value bombs as usual. So I hope you got some value from this video. If you did and you're not a subscriber, make sure you like, comment, and of course hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell as well, so you stay up to date with all of my latest content. We are nearing to 10K now, so make sure you become a part of the gang. Testing is super important when it comes to e-commerce and when you're advertising on Facebook. Okay, remember, you're buying data, not losing money. And once you change that mindset, watch things just start to fall into place. I have got a free mastermind. The link is down below. I'm in there, other marketers are in there, all helping each other out with e-commerce, Shopify, Facebook ads, and everything else. We're over 3,000 members now, so make sure you join. It's 100% free. Link will be down below. That is it for me. Reach out to me on Facebook. Drop me a like, drop me a DM, drop me a follow, and we'll connect on there. Like I said, that is it for this video. I hope you got some value. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.